Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome back to the show. So you're doing well, having a wonderful day on this 5th July 2025. Today I officially apologize. I'm making official apologies. We just finished, well, not finished, we're almost done playing Gundam, the ZZ. ZZ in French is pipi, which penis. I'll say ZZ. So I just finished a lot of the storyline, and guys, say out of the tree, I always thought that the first one was the worst. Then the first one grew on me because of the story of how Amuro Ray was kind of a civilians, and compared to Judan, which is the main characters of the third season, which is ZZ, it was much better. But then I saw Judan grow, and it is such a beautiful thing. The story in itself didn't feel good at all. It was about reheated material, but really reheated. Judo was a guy that was going against poverty by getting scraps of metal. And then he met a person that says, which is Boa, one of the commander from previous season. And he's like, hey, I know you're a new type, so I'm gonna hire you. And because you're a new type and I'm gonna hire you, then you're good, right? And then, of course, our boy said, sure, sir, please hire me. Then it would become about, the story was actually really fucking good right now. It was about the kids and how they're affected by the war, right? So we had this kid that was a soldier. She was also a new type, but she was a soldier because they didn't have a lot of new types. So all the one that they had, they were training. And then Judo only saw her when she was younger. There's this guy who is kind of the main villain, kind of not the main villain. The main villain has been the same for a while. She's a Zeon descendant, which is Amon. There's this guy, which is like her right arm, and he's like the whole time he's like, well, I don't agree what she's doing, but I don't have a choice. Only the strong survive. So why is the story so good? Well, because Judo, although not a natural born soldier, not a natural born person for fighting, he's not prone to fight. Grow up a lot. Like, for example, right now we just lost his sister. So now he goes on a rampage and he goes like, okay, I'm a soldier. And even then, everybody tells him, you're a new type, you're a new type, you're a new type. And he doesn't have power. So what happened is, Amma, which is the main bad guy, she shoots his sister. And then his power wakes up. So, and in a way, this is really fucking good. Because you realize that you realize that the world has been following wars and wars and wars and wars. And that Judo is not a guy that followed war, the guy that resisted war. It's like, you know what, I'm not gonna let it affect me. I have a way to make money, which is military. I choose to do scrap metal. He possibly already knew that he was different with a new type of ability. Even Play, that I didn't like because she was a spoiled brat. You realize that she suffered a lot. The reason why she wants things so much was because she was never said no. But then you realize that even though she wasn't said no, she didn't get what she wanted. So it's a shot that didn't understand how to get what he wants. For example, she wants to be the sister of Judo, so she kills the original sister. And then Judo's like, don't you understand? The three of us can be family. And she's like, oh, the three of us? And she's like, okay, well, that makes sense. So she doesn't have personal training. And he said that she was training the art of war, but she wasn't training anything else. So Judo is fantastic, and it was so cool. It was so fucking cool. Because in the first one, we have a war that breaks out. Like, okay, well, the war break out. What are we gonna do? And then, in the second, what is even better is that the people in charge of Titans are a military group. So a lot of time when government goes to war, they'll have a military group because they know what to do and they have more powers. And then the third one, there's next to no power. There's next to no structure of power. It's a bunch of people left at their own volition. If they can't manage to do something cool, they can manage to do something cool. If they can't, they're fucked. But in most cases, it's a bad situation. So for Judo, at the same time, Amuro, we didn't see his parents, but we know that right away he was a smart kid. Camille, we saw his parents, but the parent died. Judo was possibly an orphan since very, very young. So he had leadership ability that Camille didn't do. Amuro was told that he was the best, and it kind of got to his head. Camille was told that, yo, you're not the best, but we need you. And Camille, the cool thing with Camille was that, why am I putting up all the three of them? Well, because they're all under Boa, and Boa is a teacher, and he learns about his mistakes. So Camille was this guy that says, okay, well, we need you, but you're not the most important part. We have other way. And at first, it felt like Amuro was doing most of the work. In the second, Camille is like, okay, well, you can go there, no problem. And the third is like, well, guess what? And also the third, what is super, super fucking cool, is that there's not a real war. There's war at, when the season starts, there's no war. So it doesn't matter if you have a soldier or not. Boa says, okay, that guy I feel like is a new type, I could train him. And the person are like, we don't even need him. There's no war, you know? So it's kind of cool. And the fact that they're all the three of them are different is amazing. I'm still gonna take a break. I am still gonna take a break. Not because I don't like the game, but because I love Gundam. So we'll take a break. We'll take like a 2 weeks break. We'll do our dailies and shit like that. That's pretty much it. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.